Welcome back to Singing Made Easy with Ryan and Jordan.
Hey! All right. One.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. What are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about movie theaters. You went to a movie theater, I went to a movie theater, and we're going to talk about it and give you the inside track to it.
Oh.
I went to Orlando. I've got some pictures of Orlando. It was one of my first trips to downtown Orlando. And actually, before I show you the pictures to Orlando, I want to show you the picture of my backyard. It's gorgeous, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, so this is my backyard.
Yay.
And this is Orlando. It's completely different. Like Florida it's kind of like Texas. Like there's a lot of different areas of Florida that makes it different. Like the only thing that Florida doesn't have in Texas is the awesome people.
You have the right to remain.
Florida is pretty diverse in its climates. It's a lot more swampy than Texas, but it's pretty diverse. So I went to downtown Orlando to a movie theater at the Plaza. Really big movie theater. When you can buy your tickets online. I actually bought mine through Fandango. You pick your movie and your movie time and everything, but then after you pick your movie time, this particular movie theater lets you pick your seat, which is really cool. I've got a screenshot on my phone of it where it shows you every available seat for that particular show, and so you just like on the phone you just tap on it and it reserves it. And then when you go to the movie, like it's actually assigned seats. So I thought that was really cool because you can see from my picture the most popular areas to sit are right there on that front bar where you can kick your feet up on the second level, but the second level, but the second level, but that was all filled except one spot, and I got that one spot. It was awesome. But it's cool because you can decide, okay, well, we want to go at maybe we want to go at 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock is pretty packed. We would have to sit like on the front row or the back row in the corner. Let's go to this one. So you get a feel for like what your experience is going to be before you're even there, which I think is a big plus.
That's nice.
As well as the reserved seating, this theater sold. They had like a full diner menu, and they had burgers and wings, and they had a lot of different stuff. I didn't really look at the food. I really wasn't hungry. I wasn't interested in paying.
Could you
eat
while you're watching the movie?
You can take the food in while you're watching the movie. And then what's really cool about this movie theater as well is they have a bar in the back. When you walk in and you go to the concession, I did get like a Dr. Pepper or something, #Texas. When I went up to the cash register to get my Dr. Pepper, they said, "Oh, and by the way, there's a bar in the back." I'm like, "That's cool." So I went by the bar. I didn't get any pictures of the bar. I should have, but I was in a rush because I wanted to get into my movie. I love the trailers. Everybody loves the trailers.
Of course, that's why you go to the movies.
Exactly. But they didn't, as far as I could tell, they had wine, beer, and cocktails. And I'm pretty sure their cocktails were like wine based. But the cool thing is you can order your wine or your beer or whatever but they have these buckets of beer that you can take to the movie theater, and it's just bucket with, like, it's like bringing a cooler into the movie theater, but it has like 5 or 6 beers in it, and they fill it up with ice, and then you take this bucket into the movie theater, so you have enough beers for the whole movie. I mean, I don't know about drinking five beers in 2 hours. That's a pretty good rate.
Wow. How expensive is that?
I didn't check. I'll have to splice in a voiceover and tell you how much.
$15 to $18, depending on what you get.
That was really cool. I got to see. I didn't get one, but I saw a lot of people with those bucket of beers. Like that was super cool. As far as the movie theater itself, it was very well maintained. Super high quality projector. I saw 3D. I saw oh gosh, what's that movie? The Suicide Squad. I saw Suicide Squad in 3D, and the best quality I've seen a movie in a long time. The movie was great, by the way. You went and saw the same movie, right?
Yes, I did.
We have different opinions, but I thought it was one of the best movies of the summer. But so that was my experience at the Plaza Theater. What theater did you go to?
So I went to the Paramount Drive-In in Paramount, California. This was my first time at a drive-in movie theater. I'd never been before in my life, and it was quite the experience. Now, a lot of what I learned about this theater are just basic, like, drive-in theater quirks and things that people who have been to drive-in theaters probably already know, but I'm going to talk about them anyway because I had no idea. So it was actually not expensive to see a movie there. I was really surprised by that. I thought since it's more of like not a gimmick, but it's more about the experience of seeing a drive-in movie than it is about seeing the actual movie itself.
Right.
Clearly, I'll talk about that later. But it was only $9.50.
Okay.
And
Was that per
out
car
here,
or was that per person?
that was per person. You don't pay by the car anymore. I understood that was what it used to be. I arrived an hour and a half early because Ryan learned something. You can't see an early movie because the sun is up.
Drive-in theater, no.
And I felt like an idiot whenever I realized that. I thought I'll just see like a 4 or 5 o'clock matinee. No, the movie starts at 8:20 because that's when the sun goes down.
That's when yeah, I could have told you that.
I felt like an idiot. And I was like, why is nobody here? The parking lots are empty. There's nobody at the ticket line. And it actually wasn't until I was sitting in the movie and it was about to start and the sun had nearly gone down that I went, oh. So you can see here in this picture, they actually had these speed bumps, or I call them speed bumps. They were really just designed to tilt your car up towards the screen.
Okay.
And that's what you drove up. And it scratched the hell out of my car because my car is pretty low to the ground. So as I was going over these speed bumps, yeah, I was one of the first ones in because I was there so early. So I just I went and grabbed a bite to eat and I came back and I just got in line. And I was one of the first cars through. And so I got a really nice front row spot. But yeah, going over these speed bumps, it was scratching the front of my bumper. But that was neat. It was nice for them to compensate so that way I could lean back and still watch the movie and not have any issues seeing it to a point. Now, another quirk that Ryan learned about drive-in movie theaters is people that leave their lights on. Who does that? Well, actually, Ryan did that for about the first 3 minutes of one of the previews. People that leave their lights on. And then I went, oh, crap, that's a thing. And then I noticed a lot of people were leaving them on.
Did they have the speakers... Did they have live speakers, or did you tune into the FM station, or how did that work?
I tuned into an FM station, and that was another aspect that I learned, is that if you have terrible car speakers, it's going to sound terrible for the movie, too. And all of that bass that they add into those movies, you know, that dubsteppy it made my speakers just go... Audio quality was not that great. Now I have to fix my microphone. I snuck in under my seat soda and candy and popcorn because I didn't know. They don't care. They don't care what you bring in, as long as it's not alcohol or drugs. So I brought in some Twizzlers. I brought in this soda drink thing. And so I sat there and I ate my snacks and I drank my drink, and all of a sudden I had to pee like right when the movie was about to start. So I missed a couple of previews, but I was thinking there's no bathrooms around here. There was. I had to walk all the way to the very back of the parking lot. But I was really scared that I was going to have to pee in that empty bottle that I had just bought.
Oh, no.
Now, talking about the actual movie, yes, again, we have differing opinions.
We do.
Which I won't get into that. But
You want?
it was actually really hard to see. Aside from the jerks who leave their lights on,
Yeah.
the whole movie is just really hard to see because it's a giant projector and it's really far away. And so it's not that dark room that you normally have with that really, really clear, 18K, whatever. I don't think that number's accurate. But you really have trouble seeing the picture. So all in all, you know what? I'm going to give the drive-in movie theater a good rating. But if you actually want to see a movie, I wouldn't suggest the drive-in movie theater. I would absolutely tell you, go check it out. See like an older movie. That's one thing that I thought. Seeing like a movie from the 60s or 70s would be really neat to sit in there and watch.
Or some Disney movies.
Because, yeah, it would be like you were back in time and watching it back in the day. It would be a lot of fun. So, Jordan, let's talk about your thoughts on your nice movie theater in downtown Orlando. What was the name of it one more time?
The Plaza.
The Plaza, that's right. How would you rate the Plaza?
It was a great experience. I didn't even mention this while I was talking about, but the seats were super comfy. Like, it was like nice leather seats. I've got pictures.
Yeah.
Of, like, super, super plush leather seats. So I would give it an all in all an 8.5.
Okay.
It was a really great experience.
So nice rating for them.
So what would you give the outdoor theater? What was it called again? The Paramount
Drive-In.
Right? Paramount Drive-In.
Paramount, like the picture company.
Okay.
Paramount Drive-In movie theater. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
And I would give it more, but the movie is just hard to see. So that's going to drop down a little bit. The experience was so cool. It felt like I was back in time watching an old movie, except I was watching a new movie, and I didn't really get the full experience of that movie because of it. But it was such a neat experience that I am going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Awesome. So that is our take on a couple different movie theaters, one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast. Check us next time when we talk about who knows what.
And before we leave, Jordan, you said that you were going to sing us out. Are you ready?
I never said that I was going to sing us out.
You did before we started the recording. You told me that you were going to sing us goodbye. You were going to sing everyone a love song.
Goodbye. That's all I got.